It's Two Dudes with Attitudes, a wrestling podcast with your boy Ryan Enjoys Wrestling and MWO. And we are back, baby, with a brand new prediction show for AEW Revolution, which is in my town, where I was born, Los Angeles, California, just a couple blocks away from me, a couple blocks meaning like 30 minutes. But nonetheless, Ryan, this is a jam-packed show, and I really have to say, Revolution is always my favorite AEW pay-per-view. I know people are going to say, all in, blah, blah, blah. I like Revolution. Last year, I thought that was the best pay-per-view of the year. We were there live. Yeah. I don't think obviously we're probably not going this year. I might, if last second, if I can squeeze it in, maybe. But this will be one of the first ones I ever miss out here, actually, if I don't go. But nonetheless, I'm excited. You excited, Ryan? I think it's got a pretty damn good card.
Yeah, I think AEW has benefited from their last pay-per-view was in December. So that was World's End. And they used to do these pay-per-views like once a quarter, or they would do them every other month or something. Then they started going monthly. But I think Revolution has been super exciting every year because there is no pay-per-view between December and March. And it gives AEW time to build characters, build stories, start the new year off right. And then you kind of build into Revolution. Now, you've had Grand Slam and you had some other minor shows here and there, but this is their first actual pay-per-view. And I think they've done a great job with the build. And I think it's because they haven't had any pay-per-views since December. So they've been able to really build and tell stories and put things off to Revolution. So maybe they need to go back to doing the quarterly pay-per-views or something, because they did that at the beginning and I thought it was a great idea. Then they went monthly and the product kind of got a little stagnant. But Revolution, I love it. I went to Sting's last match at Revolution, and then last year
that's right,
was Hangman Page and MJF opening the show. Swerve Strickland coming out at the end with Adam Copeland and John Moxley. All of it was good, man.
You should have. Oh, you're gonna miss your first one. You should have won this year. You should have, man. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I know. I wish I could. I really wish I could, because I'm bummed out that we can't go.
I mean, if we want to go to WrestleMania, we have to, save for the past 3 years to get into one of those events, or watch it at a local bar. Wait a minute. But anyway, Ryan, you ready to make these predictions? Let's see how good we can get. You ready?
Yeah, let's go, man.
All right, hit that music.
Two dudes with attitudes, let's go. It's the two dudes and the attitudes, ruthless, aggressively speaking, so let's do this. With Ryan and Denton, they here to get your attention. The 5-star broadcast shit, start to the ending. Whether it's the E or it's all E. The two dudes with the attitudes that bring the heat. Get the point, yeah, it's on, time to lock in. Listen to the podcast where they get it poppin'.
Oh, yeah. But like we said, I think it's going to be a jam-packed show. As always, if you've never seen a prediction with the two dudes, Mr. Ryan Enjoys Wrestling himself, tries to get it perfect. AEW has never done it. He does WWE with their 3-match pay-per-view cards.
They're easy to
PLE cards. Yeah, but he's never done this one. But let's see. If you get 50%, I'll give you props. I mean, obviously, you'll get the last one. So that's already 1 out of the 9.
Well, you never know with AEW.
So let's see. Yeah, no, they're going to end it with Andrade and Bandito.
Yeah. So open with MJF and Hangman. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into it, brother. Let's see. Who do you think is going first? Oh, okay. You're going hard. All right. We got the Swerve Strickland himself, Mr. Bad Guy, versus Brody King in a regular match. I didn't know they did that in AEW on pay-per-views. And it's literally, I think, being advertised as a regular match. But who do you got, Swerve or Brody? Is Brody going to lose again?
He has to. As much as I think I love Brody King. I like what they've been doing with him. I think this is going to be very similar to that MJF match that they had at Grand Slam a few weeks ago, where he pushes Swerve to his limit. But Swerve just turned heel. Swerve is becoming ruthless. Swerve is becoming dangerous. And they didn't have him turn on Kenny Omega for nothing. So I think there's going to be some outside interference. Maybe this, because I predicted this in Australia when they were there, that Buddy Matthews was going to come back and cost Brody King the World Championship against MJF. Maybe this is where he comes back in LA and he costs him against Swerve Strickland or something. But I feel like there is going to be some sort of outside interference, and it's going to allow Swerve to get the win.
Yeah, I think it has to be Swerve, and I feel bad. But here's the thing, right? Where was Brody King before MJF, right? He was just kind of a dude rolling with Bandito, not really doing much. And now he's going from MJF, even though he lost, he did squash him too. And
Yeah.
now he's going on to Swerve Strickland. So I can see him maybe getting a win again right off the bat, maybe at Revolution, and then losing later on. But I think this has to be Swerve just because he just turned heel. I think they want to kind of run with this right now. So, but good for Brody, man. I mean, MJF, Swerve, who's next? John Moxley. So he's doing all right, win or lose. So good for him.
Yeah, no, he's doing great things. And yeah, like you said, Swerve has to win because you had him turn heel. You had him lose to Andrade in the build up to the world title and all that stuff. Like, you can't have Swerve lose again. You just can't.
So, all right, what's next? Now you're going. See, I thought this one would open maybe, but all right, I like your thinking though. But we got the timeless one, Toni Storm versus Marina Shafir. I will be watching this match with a pillow over me, but everyone is banned from ringside. Cool. I like how we just have to throw things out there. Like, isn't everybody always kind of banned? I guess they could be there, but nonetheless, who cares, Basil? Who do you got winning?
I'm gonna go Toni Storm. I think Toni Storm's going to get the win. I think it's going to be the fight of her life, but I do think Toni Storm is going to get the win. For whatever reason, Tony Khan seems anti-pushing Marina Shafir. As soon as she gets hot, she has a random loss. Or as soon as she does great things, she loses her tag team partner, or she gets moved down in the Death Riders or something. But I'm going to go Toni Storm. I feel like she's due for a win. She's long overdue for a win.
Yeah, it's hard to bet against the Death Riders because I feel like they always win. They win on Dynamite. They win nonstop. And I know we have another Death Rider wrestling tonight too. And so my heart says Marina Shafir, but are we really going to bring Toni Storm down that low? And I don't mean that as a diss to Marina Shafir, just where she is in the hierarchy of the AEW women's division. So I just don't see Shafir ready for that win yet. I got to go with timeless Toni Storm as well. I think she'll get the victory.
Yeah, I could see them running this back or something, and Marina winning the series or winning the next match, but maybe not this one.
No, not yet. All right, the match you're paying to see, Bandito.
The main event, baby.
Yeah, it is. It should be Bandito versus Andrade, who I actually thought would be main eventing this card. I really had my money put on him against MJF, but I was wrong. But who do you got?
Andrade. I feel like they've been pushing him over the last couple of months. They're not doing that for nothing. He's part of the Don Callis family. Bandito's had his time in the sun as ROH World Champion and everything that he's been doing there. He's done great stuff with Brody King, but they're pushing Andrade. Andrade beat Kenny Omega. Andrade beat Swerve Strickland. Andrade came close to beating Hangman Adam Page. Andrade's going to get the win here.
Yeah, if Andrade loses to Bandito at Revolution, I will eat a shoe on our next week episode of AEW. So I got Andrade winning this one. Tony Khan would be out of his mind. All right, we got the first title match, the Women's Tag Team Championship. The Babes of Wrath, where Willow's pulling double duty, defending her TBS title on the pre-show, versus Megan Bayne and Lena Cross. Who do you got?
If Penelope Ford was in this match, I would be going with Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford, and it would be time for new women's tag team champions. But Lena Cross just got there. Megan Bayne always has a new tag team partner every other week. The Babes of Wrath are still popular, man. If it's not broken, don't fix it. So I'm gonna go Babes of Wrath, get the win. I think it's gonna be another hard fought victory. I think it's going to be a great match. I think Willow's going to do her thing, but I think Babes of Wrath get the win only because Penelope Ford got hurt. We need more time with Megan Bayne and Lena Cross.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. I'm going with the Babes of Wrath too. I don't see them losing. They are super hot right now. They'll defend these titles, and I feel like so far this is pretty easy card to predict. So I'm assuming we're going to be wrong. Then we'll see. All right, when it's too easy, it's not. Oh, you're doing back-to-back tag team championships being defended. Wowzers. Yeah. All right. We got FTR defending their tag team titles against Ryan's favorite tag team, the Young Bucks. Who do you got?
I'm going to go FTR retain. And after the match, while they're celebrating, that's when Cope and Cage make their return. And they take out FTR. and that sets up for their match in Dynasty or next week on Dynamite or whenever Tony Khan wants to do it, between Cope and Cage and FTR for the tag team titles.
I literally was going to say the same thing. Don't want to just copy you, but ditto. That's exactly how I have it. 100%. Last time we saw, Copeland's big thing was here at Revolution. So yeah, I think it's time for him to come back. Yeah. And we need them. We need them bad.
Yeah. Tag division's hurting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of hurting, we got the Trios Championship, the newly won Don Callis family. Davis, Fletcher, and Okada, one of the best in the business, are defending him against Mystico and Jet Speed. Who do you got?
Don Callis family. I mean, this is
there you go. It says, I'm telling you, easy.
The easiest, probably the easiest match of the night. But I think this is going to be the match with all the flippity doodahs. It's going to steal the show. People are going to be talking about this match on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. How it was the greatest match ever. But the Don Callis family are winning, hands down, all day.
I mean, Okada and Fletcher don't lose, and you have them both. I mean, I know Mark Davis is here, but I can see Mystico pinning Okada, but you're just kidding. Yes, Don Callis family is winning this match easily. Yes.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if he pinned him, though.
Mystico pinning Okada. Okay, if Mystico pins Okada, I'll eat a shoe full of poop on next week's AEW episode. All right. Probably the first hard match to predict. Jon Moxley is defending his Continental Championship versus Takeshita. And don't you worry. Don't you worry. This is the first ever pay-per-view match where you have to say there is no time limit. I've never seen a pay-per-view match with a time limit before, but this one, it's not going to begin here. Who do you got?
You know what? I'm going to go Takeshita. I think Jon Moxley's done his time.
Right.
I think Jon Moxley's been, he won the Continental Classic. He did everything he was supposed to do. I think Takeshita's, if they're ever going to get us to Takeshita and Okada again, Okada's got to have gold. Takeshi's got to have gold. And I think Takeshita gets the win.
I'm going Moxley. I think Moxley's going to win, the new baby face. I think Jon Moxley. I think Takeshita, this is it for him. I think he is going to get turned on by the Don Callis family. I think it's been going on long enough. I think this is where they wanted to at Dynamite or whatever, and he was like, comment no, I don't want to hit, blah, 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 with the belt and so on and so. I feel like this is the moment. I think he's out, and this is how they get him out. He's not going to win it and then get out. So
he'll be one of the only people without gold, and so I could see them saying that he's the weak link, holding them down. And even though Andrade and Wardlow and the rest of the family don't have, but
you say Wardlow?
Yeah, he's in the Don Callis family. Yeah.
Oh, Wardlow,
I know. Come back.
Do you remember when he was with MJF and he turned on him and he was the hottest person?
He squashed MJF. Led to MJF's pipe bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. All right. We have an AEW Women's World Championship. I feel like these two just wrestle each other every other day. But we got Thekla versus Kris Statlander. This time it's a 2 out of 3 falls. I just pray that for once somebody wins the first two. I've just always, just please, let's do it once. It's never been done. I want to do it. Just 2 straight, game over. But who do you got?
Tony Khan, if you're listening, make some history.
Let's do it. I believe in you, Tony Khan. I think you can do it. Let's do it.
You're a wrestling nerd, so make it happen.
Yes.
I'm going to go Thekla. She just got the title. What was the point of taking the belt off of Kris Statlander to put it on Thekla, just to take it off of Thekla and put it back on Kris Statlander? I think for whatever reason, I don't dislike the girl. She's just not my cup of tea. I haven't really seen it in her. I don't see what all the fuss is about with Thekla, but AEW is making her a thing. She beat Kris Statlander, who beat Mercedes Moné, who beat Toni Storm. So obviously they believe in her. So I'm going to go Thekla gets the win.
I believe in Joe Hendry. But here's the thing. So Thekla to me she's like my female Kyle Fletcher, where I just don't get it. I don't not get it. I just don't get it, right? I don't get Kyle Fletcher, the praise that he gets, and I don't get Thekla. And so I'm gonna go with my heart, Ryan, and I'm gonna say Kris Statlander shouldn't have lost. So I'm gonna go. It's 2 out of 3s for that reason. So Thekla still gets a win. Kris Statlander finds a way to win the third fall. She is the new women's world champion. I think they're gonna put it back on Kris Statlander. I think this was a trial to see how she does. She's she's just not there yet to carry this brand, and the women's division is super, super strong. So I think they're going to give it back to Kris Statlander.
Yeah. I could also see outside interference. I think this card needs people to come back and debut or return.
Can we get a returning Britt Baker, please? Holy,
yeah!
Have you seen her lately on
yeah.
TikTok? Oh man, dude, she is. Oh, man,
yeah. But
Adam
I think
Cole's gone, right?
Yeah, I think he's out of the picture. But
all right.
I think I was more thinking of like Mercedes Moné or somebody like that, who we haven't seen in a while.
Man.
But yeah, I would rather see Britt Baker for sure.
Yeah. She's still in contract? I don't know. All right. And the main event. This is it. We went through that fast. I didn't know. That was quick. All right. The main event, the Texas Death Match, the match that everybody is saying there's a 0% chance Hangman Page is going to lose this match because he is the Mr. Texas Death Match, like Shawn Michaels is Mr. WrestleMania. MJF, Adam Page. Who do you got?
And remember, if Hangman Page loses, he can never compete for the AEW World Championship again. The Cody rule.
Not just MJF, like ever, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Because that's real. But yes.
Yeah.
So you have everything in his favor.
Yeah. MJF is winning. MJF, he had the greatest. I mean, people question him in the Iron Man match, and he showed out. People question him against Will Ospreay, and he went an hour with Will Ospreay. People question him against CM Punk in the dog collar match, and he showed out. Every time MJF needs to show up and show out, he delivers. And I think this Texas Death Match is going to be no different. So I think MJF is going to get the win. And the reason why I put Swerve Strickland at the beginning of the show is because he's out of sight, out of mind at the end. And I think he's going to come out at the end and be the reason that Hangman Page loses because he's now a heel. Swerve Strickland's now a heel. Adam Page is a baby face. I think he's going to cost Hangman Page the shot. And because of Swerve, Hangman's never going to compete for the world title again. And MJF is going to retain.
I like that. I won't be that bold. But yes, MJF is 100% winning. You can't tell me that this is a Texas Death Match and continue to tell me how this is Hangman Adam Page's match, that this is what he's made for. He doesn't lose. You can't tell me that when he loses, he can never wrestle for the title again. Make it that obvious that he's going to win and then have him win. So I think all of the obvious is making it. I don't know why everyone is banking on Adam Page so hard. I think MJF wins.
It's because of the Cody rule.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. I don't care what rule. MJF wins, moves on. By the way, AEW, let's do a little bit better with our graphics. You still got him as a trios champion, although somebody's defending the trios championship and it's not him. So,
oh yeah, I didn't even pick up on that. Yeah,
I saw him with the belt. I'm like, hey man, got a belt.
And I was like, wait a minute,
it's a trios title. Yeah.
Now this could have been made when he was champion. But
okay, well, come on, Tony Khan's a billionaire. Let's update that. We can fix that. We can actually just remove it. So it's not.
But also, like, can we talk about MJF and his hair extensions and everything? Like,
is it an extension or did he go to like
or the
France
transplant
or wherever, Sweden or got the transplant?
I feel like he's done something. His hairline is it's too perfect now.
Well, it's growing. It's like slowly. It's gonna like form over his face because it's like taking over him. It's like poor guy. He's young, man. He's like still in his 20s. He already had to get transplants.
He's 29. Yeah,
dude.
Just embrace it, man. Just embrace it.
I embrace it. I shave my head. He can't embrace. He shaves his head. He's gonna look like
true.
He's gonna look like he belongs in freaking American History X. But all right. Well, there you go. That is our AEW Revolution predictions, buddy. I think we are agreed on every single one, but Thekla and Kris Statlander.
Yeah.
Oh, and Moxley. So too. All right. So we'll see who wins. We got to remember these because we never remember. We got to remember who wins what and how we did it. But yeah, man. So thank you all so much for tuning in. We're hoping. I'm still hoping I can go. If not, definitely going to watch it. This is going to be a stat card. I'm pumped for it. I saw Tony Khan was on Freddie Prinze Jr.'s podcast this week, and he was talking. And Tony Khan seemed like a smart guy, and it was fun to hear him talk and this and that. He being a little fake, though. He was talking about how he wasn't too worried about the Warner Brother deal and actually thought it was a benefit for their company and so on. But you don't just randomly, you don't come up with a random app all of a sudden, and
that's
then
what I was
you're
going
like,
to say.
oh, I'm good with it. And you know things are going to go south, and that's fine. AEW will still exist, just not on TNT and TBS.
And maybe that's the way they should go. I mean, like we've
been
saying it for like they should go to YouTube. There's nothing wrong with them going to their own little streaming service. I looked at that app. It looks really cool. You can watch all like 24/7, 365 footage of AEW, old Dynamites, old Collisions, old Rampages. They have
all pay-per-views,
all the pay-per-views. And then, you pay a certain fee per month and you get the current pay-per-view for that particular month. Like that's pretty incredible. It's a cool, and it's a good value. That's what they should have done a long time ago. And the only thing I don't like is that it's available internationally, because US people have Max and we have Amazon and we have all these other programs that they don't have. And they use Triller in the UK, and Triller's like awful. So that's why they switched to this My AEW. But I do think it's also because they rolled it out conveniently after the Paramount Plus ended up buying Warner Brothers Discovery, because I do think AEW's days on television might be numbered, but that doesn't mean they're going anywhere.
Oh, no, they're not going anywhere. No, but the days are numbered on television. Yeah, but all right, there it goes. All right, let us know in the comments if you agree or disagree, or laugh at us after the fact and come back and hit us up. I'm perfectly okay with it. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are coming right back next week with new Dynamite once again and the results of AEW Revolution. So tune in to that if you want to hear our wonderful, perfect expert opinions. As always, you just want to check me out all by myself. I'm at my_wrestling_opinion on all your social medias. And with me, as always, is
Ryan Enjoys Wrestling on all your social media platforms. So go follow me there. We are on TikTok at 2 Dudes with Attitudes. We're on Twitch at 2dudes_with-attitudes. We're on X at 2dudespc, and Instagram at 2 Dudes with Attitudes Podcast. But most importantly, we're here on YouTube. So go subscribe, go follow us, where we have over almost 1380 subscribers now. So appreciate every single one of them. Y'all are doing great work.
Yeah.
The reasons for what we do. So keep subscribing. We're on at 2 Dudes with Attitudes on YouTube. And then on Apple and Spotify, we're in the top 10% of all listened to wrestling podcasts. Wouldn't be there without the fans. So we appreciate it. Help us keep growing up the ranks. Help us get into that top 5%, that top 1%. And the way to do that is leave us 5-star ratings, reviews, and subscribe. And tell everyone about your favorite 2 Dudes on the internet.
Yes, sir. 2 Dudes Wolf Pack. We out.
2 dudes with attitudes, let's go. It's the 2 dudes and our attitudes ruthless, aggressively speaking, so let's do this. We're Ryan and Denton, they here to get your attention. A 5-star broadcast, shit, start to the ending. Whether it's the E or it's all E, the 2 dudes with the attitudes that bring the heat.